Hi guys, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name's Arietta and today is Ostara. So this evening we will be celebrating the Festival of Ostara, the Spring Equinox, by performing a small celebratory ritual. If you've been with us before, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. We will spend a few minutes at the beginning if anybody's got any burning questions, and then we will crack on. So do feel free to introduce yourself in the comments. I can see that we've got Sharon. Hello. Blessed Ostara to you. I am so grateful that you're here. Yeah, so we'll just take a few minutes before we start. Breathe deeply and see who is going to join us for this evening. If you are watching this on replay, please do let us know. Obviously you can still follow along with the ritual on replay. That's completely fine. Katerina, hello. Hello D. Hello DS. Hello. So well, if it's your first time, just go with the flow, feel all the feelings, and just see how it goes, and let us know afterwards if anything came up, if you felt anything in particular, or if any images come to you. Yeah, really this is a very gentle nudge into Wicca or paganism. So okay, we're going to be a very small select crowd this evening, and that is completely fine. I know that Mondays there are a lot of lives happening, so I realised that this was going to be a quieter evening, but hopefully people that want to will catch us on replay, and everybody that matters is here. So as last month, if you were with us then, I will be roughly using the script from the Circles of Sacred Laughter Ostara ritual, although with some changes, because these rituals were designed for large groups in a public space. So obviously there are movement elements that we can't do when we are together, but not. So yeah, hopefully this will all be fine. But yeah, so Shaz, I know you've got this book, so you will notice that there are omissions. But so don't follow it too closely. Okay, so deep breaths. And we will begin. Enter our circle on this night. With minds open and eyes bright, priest and priestess, one and all, come to us now, to you we call. This is a time for celebration, a time for feasting and libation. Now, we consecrate our space, and we do that using a mixture of salt and water. So, we have our salt here, and we have our water. This is full moon water. So, creatures of water, I cast from thee doubt, hesitation, fear, and distrust. And I cast into thee strong will, hope, warmth, and friendship. Creatures of salt, I cast from thee doubt, hesitation, fear, and distrust. I cast into thee strong will, hope, warmth, and friendship. Salt joins with water, as lover joins with beloved, as we all join with the universe. Now, I will cleanse you guys and cleanse me. Clear away what blocks our life, clear away all stress and strife. Replace the void with happiness, prepare the way for new success. And now we'll cast the circle. I cast around us a circle, a web, as energy does flow and ebb. It will contain the power we raise. It will protect us in a perfect place of love and trust between the realms of men and the almighty spirits, where we may worship with our kin. As above, so below, the circle is cast, the web is woven. So mote it be. And now we invite the elements. Grains of salt from the ground, in you the power of earth is found. Northern powers join us in our frivolity, at this the equinox, the time of equality. Hail and welcome. Sacred smoke that lifts my prayers, in you we see the power of air. Eastern powers join us in our frivolity, at this the equinox, time of equality. A dancing flame, burning ever higher, in you we feel the power of fire. Southern powers join us in our frivolity, at this the equinox, time of equality. Hail and welcome. Liquid life from snows that melt, in you the power of water is felt. Western powers join us in our frivolity, at this the equinox, time of equality. Hail and welcome. Powers of the quarters fall, raise up your powers from the floor, together growing in strength and power, protecting the circle during this hour. And now I'll light this candle for the Lord and Lady, the God and the Goddess. It seemed appropriate at this time of year to use an egg candle. Soothing light, a mother's glow, Shine down on us now that we may know your love and feel your comforting arms, keeping all of us safe from harm. On this night we ask your presence, Lady, Mother, Lover, essence of all that is and e'er shall be. As I call, we ask your blessings, please. And equally we invite the God, the Lord. Brilliant sunlight fills our hearts when we think of you, dear Lord. Thou art the perfect partner, lover, son, paired with the goddess since time begun. So now we ask you to with us meet, to make the partnership complete. So come with us and with us be. As we call, we ask your blessings, please. Hail and welcome. So take a deep breath, close your eyes and listen to the story of Ostara. Blessed be all creatures on this Ostara day, as ancestors and spirits come together now to play. In a world that's light and green and fresh, life begins anew by deities blessed. And we have a tale to tell on this Ostara day, so gather round and listen to what I have to say. As Ostara walked upon the earth one early springtime day, she saw Dame Holder high above upon her goose so grey. What are you doing flying high? The winter should be past. It's time for warmth and growing things, not for a chilly blast. Dame Holder simply waved and smiled. The answer's plain, my dear. I'm letting my goose stretch her wings before we end our year. And so the goose's feathers fell as softly drifting snow. Her flapping wings stirred up a gale, and all around did blow. Then Ostara saw the wobbly lambs all shivering in the fold, and daffodils whose sunny heads were drooping in the cold. But saddest sight of all was seen. It made dear Ostara cry, a skylark frozen on the ground, too cold and weak to fly. What can I do to end this pain? How can I solve her plight? She lies near death from bitter frost. I cannot bear this sight. And so dear Ostara took the bird to give it all her care, to keep it warm and keep it safe. She changed it to a hare. A hare has such a fluffy coat, a furry fuzzy feet. She will not suffer from wind or cold and the falling sleet. The skylark was somewhat surprised to find herself earthbound, but in her snugly furry coat she began to hop around. The days went by as days will do. The hare grew strong and bright, but she was not content, you see, for she had lost her flight. I know I sound ungrateful, since you saved my life, it's clear, but I miss the thrill of open skies and soaring full of cheer. So Ostara ever kindly raised the hare high in the sky. She could not give the bunny wings, but had a plan to try. She placed the hare in the night sky to shine up there as stars. They're called lepus, still there today, just somewhere west of Mars. The hare was happy for a while, so high above the earth, but stars, except in Hollywood, are not equipped for birth. She wanted babies as before, she wanted tiny chicks. Ostara was now quite bemused. Could this request be fixed? And then she had a brilliant thought. The answer was so clear. The hare could come back down to earth for just one day a year. If eggs she wants, then eggs she'll have on just one special day. The hare who was a skylark once will have her chance to lay. And so the day arrived at last. The hare could come to earth. She tried to fly. She flapped her ears for all that she was worth. She hoped and jumped. She bounced off Mars. She caromed off the sun. No matter what the bunny did, all she could do was run. How will I ever lay my eggs? I cannot seem to fly. The earth is still too far away. Whatever can I try? She looked down on the sparkling earth, all wet after a shower. That's it, the clever hare declared. I'll slide on rainbow power. And that is what the bunny did. The rainbow saved the day. By sliding down its colours bright, she now her eggs could lay. But when the eggs were laying there, on grass, all moist with dew, they were not white, oh no, my dear, but they were of rainbow hue. Yes, magic from the rainbow made the eggs all green and blue, some red and yellow, violet eggs. No, honestly, it's true. And that is why on just one day these eggs you still may see, a gift from Ostara and the hare that's left for you and me. And that poem was written by Mama White Cougar back in 2006. So, feel free to open your eyes now. Tonight we are here to celebrate Ostara, the vernal equinox, or, as some of you might know it, Alban Elie. And this is one of my favourite festivals. A balance of light and dark, beginnings of bright sunny days and the promise of brighter days to come. For me, promise is one of the key words for Ostara. Mother Earth has slept over the winter, but from Imbolc she begins to stir, and by Ostara we can see that she has kept her promise to return. With life renewed. Renewal, another key term for Ostara. Life bursting forth with renewed vigour. Animals full of fertile energy as they bound and flit, looking for a mate. Fertility is, of course, an important part of the Ostara festival, and tonight we will combine these key elements to make our own Ostara magic. As we have done during previous festivals, we will plant metaphorical seeds for our future, and we will see them harvested at the end of summer. So take a moment to think of one goal for yourself this year. Is it to move to a better job, to find a new home, to get a raise, or even just to get through the rest of this year with a little less drama? Whatever it is, think of this for a few moments until you hear the bell ring 3 times. And so I'm going to open up the chat before we close our circle and invite anybody to share their goals or to maybe talk about what this time of year means to them. I know obviously we are a little early for a lot of the other spring festivals from other faiths. A lot of other seasonal festivals take their cue from this equinox and from moving on from this point. So things like Easter Sunday is the Sunday after the full moon, after the equinox. So you can always, Easter will be closer or further from Ostara, depending upon when the moon falls. So I always find that quite interesting, that that the moon still has such a strong control over the way that we live our lives and when our festivals fall, even for people who sort of only follow maybe standard calendar holidays. So this festival for me, I think it's it's always been much like Yule. It's about the children. I love the joy that they feel at this time of year when it's yes, it's about the chocolate, but also the days are longer and the weather is getting nicer. They're able to play out more. It is a renewed sense of hope, I think, and even if they might not be able to put that into words, I think they can feel it. Sharon, I'm going to read your message if that's all right. This time of year, it gives me hope renewed that things can only get better. Your goal is to not be bothered by others' attitude towards you and to follow your path. Well done. Yes. Totally. Yeah. Watching smiling faces, the joy of the innocence, the thought that they can be and do anything in life. Absolutely. Yeah. They're all little eggs just waiting to hatch with excitement. Yeah, that's what you can't see here because my camera angle is a bit different, but I've got some of my painted eggs here that the children have done over the years, as well as my slightly posher paper egg. Ooh, which is okay. This is a one I particularly like. It came from Pastimes, I think. Blessed Ostara Dawn, thank you for joining us. And behind me here, I've got my Ostara hare sitting in his basket with eggs. So, oh, yeah, lovely. I think maybe next year we'll do a live craft along and do some egg decorating. I think that might be fun. Yeah, get cogs whirring, thinking of ideas for next time. So, okay, so at the mid to end point of our ritual, we do cakes and ale, which is yes, egg diamond painting. Yes, that would be nice. Yeah, like a Fabergé, but diamond painted. Yeah. Yeah. So we ground ourselves using drink and food. As with all celebrations, the central part is often food and drink. I think that probably goes for every festival, for most religions. So here I have my drink, and I have in my little hand that came from Witch Casket, I've got little eggs. So okay, so if you also have refreshments, feel free to center your energy on them as I bless these. And yeah, quite right, DS. Everything moves forward and comes to life this time of year. There's nothing nicer than fresh shoots poking up through the ground. Yeah. Oh, sweet fruit tea and Werther's caramel. Nice. Okay. From the sky to the earth, from the earth to the roots, from the roots to the vine, from the vine to the berry, and from the berry to the juice. I consecrate this drink in the name of the Lord and the Lady, so mote it be. And then if you're sharing your drink with somebody else, obviously be aware of germs and things in this day and age. But if you are sharing or passing a drink to somebody else, then I always like to say, may your cup always be full. So, and then These are my chocolate eggs. Lord and Lady, equal in day and night, we honour your spirit in which we delight. May each of your spiritual journeys be filled with sweet surprises. And I've been looking at these all day, so I'm going to have one now. So feel free to partake of your own sweet treat now. And indeed, may your spiritual journeys be filled with sweet surprises. Ordinarily, I would put leftovers outside for the spirits of the land and for nature. However, because these are chocolate, I won't be. I have done when it's things like chocolate covered raisins, where the chocolate is a very minimal or sort of yogurt coated things. But I don't want to be just leaving lumps of chocolate around outside. You got to think about dogs and things. So what I will do is I will put out some birdseed in place of that. But it is always nice to share some of your feast from your ritual with the land. So as a way of giving back, giving thanks, and kind of completing that cycle. So this is the time where we can now say farewell to the Lord, the Lady, and the elements that we have invited to this ritual. One of the things that I have found is doing these rituals online is a heck of a lot quicker than doing them in a large group setting where you have to pass things all the way around a circle. However, that doesn't make them any less important or any less potent. So at this point, we will say farewell to the Lord and the Lady. Great Goddess, Mother, gracious Lady and Lover, you will bless us with your presence as we continue celebrating this evening. We extinguish this flame, knowing that it is but a symbol of you. Hail and farewell. Great Lord, Father, God, Consort, we thank you for joining us in our Ostara rite. We hope that you will bless us with your presence as we continue these celebrations, and this extinguished candle is but a symbol of you. Hail and farewell. And now we say farewell to the porters. Thank you, Sharon. Powers of West and Water, we thank you for joining us and holding your quarter. We bid you farewell with a kiss and ask that you aid our Ostara wish. Hail and farewell. Powers of the South and Fire, we thank you for joining us and aiding our desires. We bid you farewell with a kiss, and we ask that you aid our Ostara wish. Hail and farewell. Powers of East and Air, we thank you for joining us and for being here. We bid you farewell with a kiss, and we ask that you aid our Ostara wish. Hail and farewell. powers of North and Earth, we thank you for joining our rite and our mirth. We bid you farewell with a kiss and ask that you aid our Ostara wish. Hail and farewell. Now, before we finish, we want to ground and centre ourselves. Those of you that can, feel free to raise up your arms. I'm not able to really too much at the moment, but create the shape of a tree and visualise your roots reaching far down into Mother Earth. If you can, get your feet on the ground, bare feet if possible. So reach down into Mother Earth with branches outstretched, reaching up to Father Sky, sending all of your excess energy down through your roots into the earth. And repeat after me. Above and below, I connect like a tree. A perfect centre I find in me. South and east, north and west, I am balanced and at my best. And so, blessed circle, woven web cast round, now I raise thee to the ground. Energies now grounded be, as we will, so mote it be. And this Ostara rite is now concluded. But as you go from this place, remember, as we always said in my open circle group, all laughter contains magic, and all magic should contain laughter. Blessed be everybody. So, okay, any questions before we head off to eat more chocolate? Oh, that was super quick. I mean, I know I said it would be shorter, but we've only just tipped the half-hour mark. So, blessed be Dawn. Oh, and yeah, may all your cups be full of whatever. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Katerina. My sort of resolution to myself for this year was that I was going to be more open, sharing the witchy side of Crafty Witch. It's, yeah, and I think it's a journey to open up in this forum. It's yeah, it's a very different way of working, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you for showing the links. So, thank you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm the least chatty person after a ritual. just chill in a corner for a bit. But no, I'm glad that other people are finding these helpful. Yeah, it's not even, oh, people should be able to be open about whoever and whatever they are. That's, yeah, I'm all for, you know, even if your thing isn't my thing, it's still your thing and you're entitled to it. It's not that I was particularly, you know, I wasn't in the broom closet. I've been out and proud pagan for a long time, but sharing my personal practices to sometimes strangers and, you know, the whole of the internet is a bit scary sometimes. But I am getting better at standing in my own power, and it's kind of like that sort of imposter syndrome that I know I can do these things. I've been doing them for a long time, and yet when it comes to talking about them in a public space, suddenly I get all tongue-tied and I can't formulate words properly. But yeah, you asked me to write a chapter in a book, and it's fine because I've got time to process it and edit. So yeah, so sharing these things is about kind of removing that polish a little bit and just being able to be me, warts and all, if that's not too much of a witchy pun. And yeah, one of the things that the reason why the phrase about all laughter should contain magic came about is because when we first started the open circles, invariably something would go wrong, or somebody would forget something, or somebody would turn up late, and that didn't mean anybody was not taking it seriously. It just meant that it was real, and if we were able to laugh through those moments, I think it made us stronger. So, oh, thank you. I'm honestly, this is this the fourth one we've done? Third. Yule, in bulk, Ostara, third one. So, before we go, just to let you know that the Beltane ritual will be pre-recorded, but I'm going to do it as a premiere. So I will be in the chat, but I will have pre-recorded the ceremony. Laughter is indeed contagious. Can't be the fool. I didn't do a sound one, did I? No, I don't think I did. So my brain. Yes, I will pre-record the ritual, but I'll be in the comments because I will have just got back from a pagan camp, and I don't know that I'll have the energy to lead a live ritual. So yeah, it will be there for you all, and I will be in the comments for answering of questions and things. But yeah, so that's for the next one, and then we'll be back to normal for after that. Excuse me one moment. Good night. Sorry, hubby's off to work. So okay, so any more questions, or want to chat about anything, or shall we call it a night? I don't mind. I'm happy to have a short and sweet one. I do feel like it Ostara sort of snuck up on me a little bit this year. I was so caught up in doing my March charity event, and then suddenly it was, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day, and oh now it's Ostara. This month again. I feel like I say it every month, but the days and the months just whizzing by, and that's one of the things. Another reason why I think that seasonal celebrations are really important. So mark the passage of time so that it doesn't whiz by too fast without us stopping, taking a breath and saying, it's this time now. Hey Puss, you can come join us. I can't. This is Nico. Are you going to be camera shy? If I push that forward, are you going to come in? No, don't sniff the incense. That's not good for you. Okay. Okay. So I will do a stash video for stickers, yes. Katerina, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them either in the comments here, or you can message me wherever. You've got all my details. I am happy to help. Hey Connie. So okay, so with that we are at 40 minutes, and I think that is us about done. So farewell everybody. Please do enjoy the rest of your evening or your day, depending on where you are. Take some time to just breathe in the spring air over the next couple of days, and just recognize the change in season. Yes, and may your days be full of sweet surprises. Okay, so until next time, stay crafty.